Hi, I'm Craig from Kent Beer Reviews. Thanks for joining me for another review. Right, this could be something quite special. I've had one beer of this series in, I don't know when it was, I think it was just before Christmas. Anyway, this beer is from Omnipollo stroke Buxton, their original Texas Pecan ice cream. There you go, look at that, 10% ABV. So there's the front of the bowl. It's that kind of ice creamy swirly thing with kind of a light pink or fleshy coloured, yeah, purple cap. Excellent stuff. Brewed at Buxton. This is part of their original series back in 2014, and I've not had this beer before. I've only had the one version of the 4 beer series. I think it's 4 beers. So beer in a glass. Look at this stuff. So this is an Imperial Porter, 10%. Wow. That's poured out amazingly good. A one finger tan coloured head into the light. There's nothing at all. There's no rubiness at all. It's jet black. What an amazing looking beer. Looks absolutely fantastic in the glass. There's a gentle carbonation just reinforcing the head, as you can see. I think. Really good looking beer. Let's get an aroma. Oh, wow. That is complex to say the least. It's a really sweet smelling beer, like vanilla. It reminds me very much of like a vanilla ice cream almost, hence the name. There is that kind of nutty aroma. Definitely pecan nuts in the aroma. I don't know if it's brewed with it or not. I've not done much research, so I know it's 10% ABV. I don't know the IBUs. There must be lactose in this beer for sure. Molasses. Very sweet smelling beer. Rich roasted malt, although it's not. It's being masked more by the lactose possibly, or the vanilla. Let's give it a try anyway. Cheers. Wow, that is so smooth. It's not drinking like a 10% beer. That is so smooth. The mouthfeel is absolutely astonishing. Look at that, the way that reinforces the head. I don't want any of this going. I'll probably do another 2 or 3 pours by the time I'm done with the bottle. So yeah, this is part of the original ice cream series that took off in 2014. This is a pecan caramel porter brewed with caramel sauce, vanilla and lactose sugar. So there you go. I didn't know about the caramel sauce, but you definitely pick up, you kind of know it's lactose and vanilla. Yeah, it gave me that kind of impression. But the bubbles in this beer, the quality of it, it's just, you just know it's a great beer just by that alone. It may be quite, to people that are not used to this kind of style of beer, quite sickly sweet with the lactose and the vanilla, but it's not drinking like a 10% beer. This is a dangerous beer. Look at the way this head is just. It actually seems to have got a lot of more of a richer kind of, almost like mocha colour to the. You can't really see it with the angle of the camera, but it's just one of them beers that is really kind of, it's just stunning. It's leaving that kind of glaze on the glass as the beer slides down it. It's just fantastic. It's one of them very rich Imperial Porters stroke stouts. It's definitely an A beer for sure. So this is a collaboration beer. This was actually brewed, says on Rate Beer, part of Omnipollo Buxton, but I believe this beer was brewed at Buxton Brewery in Derbyshire, I believe, in Buxton, so funnily enough. So yeah, this is the second of the range that I've actually done. I have still got the other two to review, one of which is down there. I won't be doing that today. It's another 10%, I think. Is it a 10%er? What the hell, I'll look. Yeah, that's a 10%. So this is the Rocky Road IceCream version. I'll be doing that soon. Not today for sure. But yeah, it's not drinking like a 10% beer. It's not scaring me at all. It's a very kind of almost scarily easy drinking beer for the ABV of 10%. So one more sip then, and I'll give it a rating. But this phenomenal looking beer and tasting as well. You can't fault that at all. Unless you don't like very, very sweet Imperial Porters or Stouts, then you're probably not going to like it. But this is definitely up there with a kind of a sweet end of that kind of style. So for me, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's pushing a 10, but it's just, perhaps I'm not used to that massive lactose, vanilla-y kind of sweet heavy front end kind of beer. It's definitely more sweet end heavy, although it's not a heavy beer. It's just, to me it lacks a little bit of balance. It's just personal preferences, but it's probably a 10 in most people's eyes that like this kind of sweet stout kind of beer, which is fine. But it's just me, perhaps I'm not quite used to that style of beer. Anyway, so it's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. It's a like 4.5 if you're on Untapped. I will give you some ratings quickly. Rate Beer are rating this at 99 overall and 98 in the style, so both big numbers, more than I'm giving it. Over on Untapped, they are giving this this out of 2,767 ratings, a 4.27. So they're giving that like an 8.5 out of 10, round about that sort of average. So I'm giving it a little bit better than that. 29 ratings are from people I follow, and that comes out at 4.40. So very much more representative of what I'm giving it. Anyway, I'm Craig from Kent Beer Reviews. Thanks for joining me for this review. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. That'd be very kind of you if you're still here. And all of my regular subscribers, thank you again for watching. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.